Alright, morning bro. So today's video is just gonna be about muscles that you're probably not training that you should start training as soon as possible because these muscles are very important to building like that aesthetic physique that you probably want. Because let's be honest, you probably want some girls, you want some bitches. Like, don't lie to yourself. You're lying to me by pretending that you're not. Because like, bro, come on, don't we all? So the first muscle is the neck, right? So you're thinking like, why do you want to train the neck? What's the purpose in that? So the neck is the most visible muscle you can see when you're wearing like a full sleeve shirt or just like pants or even just a normal shirt. People can literally judge you and almost the level of man that you are based on your neck size, right? So you can see right now I have like a pretty small neck, right? So even if I like look like kind of good when I wear like this, this is a medium shirt, but if I wear a small shirt, I'd look a bit better. So if I wear like a small like tight shirt that showed off like my arms a bit more and like my chest, it doesn't change the fact that I have a skinny neck, and a skinny neck kind of implies like weakness or submissiveness because like just think of like from a common sense perspective, like no girl wants to date a guy with like a skinny neck or like a neck that's as skinny as hers, right? You kind of want to be with a guy who has like a thick neck because that shows that like one, it shows that he can fight because having a thick neck also prevents like knockout power because if you have the thick neck, then your skull, what causes you to get knocked out is the brain hitting your skull, right? So if you have a very thick neck, that means you're less likely to like have your head jolt back like that whenever you get punched. So there's actual like performance benefits to training your neck, and it also makes you look better as a man. So how do you train neck? So there's two exercises you have to be doing to train neck. The first one is neck curls. I'm not going to show you, you can just Google these, or if you have the Strong app, you can just, I don't think these are on the Strong app, but you can just like Google these pretty easily. So the first one you should be doing is neck curls, and the second one is doing neck extensions. So these are both necessary. You can't just do one because it's gonna look kind of weird if you train just one part for like a couple months or a couple years even. It's gonna look very awkward. So train both neck extension and neck curls, all right? The second muscle is the posterior delt. So like people always focus on like the front delt or even like the lateral delt because like, you know, front delt gets trained through like bench press, overhead press, and you can train the lateral delts through overhead press and these lateral raises, right? People always ignore the posterior delt. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually ignored these as well until this week, literally this week. So my friend Modest got me onto this one exercise called face pulls. Basically just like holding like I think it's a rope and you're just going like this. That trains your rear delts, right? So why do you want to train rear delts? The truth is like it'll make a solid difference in like making your shoulder get that 3D look because it's gonna like make the entire thing pop out. And it also pushes your lateral delt forward a bit more, so it actually sticks out even more. But on top of that, it actually fixes your posture by a lot. Because I remember the first time I ever did a face pull back on, today's Sunday, but I did them back on Tuesday. I remember I came back from doing the face pulls and like it hurt to do this. Actually, it still kind of hurts. But like doing this still hurts, like where my posterior delts are, right? So you'll get a posture benefit from doing this exercise. So if you fix your posture, that means you can roll your shoulders back a bit, right? Your chest will look bigger. Your arms will look like bigger because they're at your sides instead of like in front of you like this. Like not like the Nate Diaz look, you know? So, and it'll also add some height. So if you're like short, then you know, you can gain like an extra 1 inch from just good posture. So the third muscle you should probably be training that you're probably not training is lower abs. So like a lot of people just train abs and they do like planks and sit-ups, stuff like that. So you don't have to actually train most of your abs. I think, like me personally, I think that you should only really be training the lower abs. I think the upper abs, like these abs up here, these are gonna be given to you if you just have the lower abs. It's almost impossible to have like good lower abs and no upper abs. That doesn't happen. Like it's a lot harder to get the lower abs. So if you do the hard thing, of course you're gonna get the easy thing before it, or at least along with it, you know, especially if they're the same muscle. So for this, I started doing hanging leg raises because anything that like flexes your legs up, that will train your lower abs and focus on those more. So the next muscle is the glutes. So now you're just thinking like, what the fuck? I'm not gay, bro. I don't train glutes like that. Well, that's the fucking problem. Like, you're not training glutes. Like, you should be training glutes. A lot of dudes have this weird mentality where they think like it's weird to have like good glutes as a dude. It's not. Like, whatever attraction you feel to a girl who has a nice ass, like a girl will feel the same for a dude with a nice ass. It's just the truth. Like, it evolutionarily, having like good well-developed glutes actually like helps with your athleticism, because it means you jump higher, you can run faster, because I'm pretty sure the glutes are actually one of the biggest muscles, or possibly the biggest muscle in your entire body. It's like Hamza said this, it's like the shoulders of the legs. Like, you know how the shoulders like give your, like, if you have like a nice chest, nice lats, and nice arms, but you have no shoulders, then it just doesn't look right. Same with your glutes. If you have like really nice quads, you have like the teardrop muscle, you have like this outer sweep, and you have like nice calves, but you have no glutes, it just doesn't look right. You'll still look skinny even if you have like well-developed quads and hamstrings. The glutes are very important. So how do you train this? Hip thrusts. And I know so many people just clicked off because I just said to train hip thrusts. You don't have to actually do hip thrusts. You can do other exercises that will target the glutes to a lesser degree. An example I can think of is Bulgarian split squats, which target both the quads and the glutes, and also Romanian deadlifts, which also target the hamstrings and the glutes. But to be honest, the hip thrust is king, for glutes at least. If you're doing the hip thrust, it's gonna grow, all right? Trust me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, this is a short one because I'm honestly like trying to record like 3-4 videos a day, because I'm heading out I'm like heading out of town for a bit, so I can't really be recording on those days. So I'm just scheduling these videos in advance. So if you guys enjoyed it, just, you can comment, like, dislike if you didn't like it, See you.